I'm Ed Rontaller, and have been living in Croton since 1942. We moved here from Brooklyn. My wife and I moved here from Brooklyn, and we're very fortunate to come to this unusual place. We live along by the Croton River, and you're now seeing the beginning of the Croton River in the dam behind me. Many people in Croton have canoes and enjoy both the Hudson and the Croton River. When we came in 1941, we soon met a man, Theodore Cornu, who himself was an avid canoeist. He was a bit older than I, but sometimes we would go out canoeing with him. He was one of the earliest ecologists. Ecology began in, I am told on good authority, began in the Hudson River Valley and spread elsewhere, but its beginning was here. And Theodore Cornu may have been one of the earliest environmentalists, because he tried to spread the idea of improving the environment throughout the village and throughout the Hudson Valley. Cornu began to promote this idea of a preservation of the treasured places, and perhaps some of what is popular today we can trace back to Cornu.
I think if you talk to the old timers,
tell me about Earth Day. What does it mean to you?
Dead squirrel.
Dead squirrel?
Cleaning up the environment.
And what else?
It means appreciating the earth. Giving back to your community. Picking up trash, because some people are too careless to realize that one day, if they keep littering, we'll all end up like the dead squirrel. Daddy!
Well, Earth Day is mostly like picking up garbage and stuff that doesn't belong in nature, because then, it's more healthy for the environment.
Well, it's good to keep the earth clean, I guess, and we want our village to be clean.
It's a wonderful way for people to get together, to become a community, to help the earth, especially at this time when things are not in such great shape.
I think particularly for kids, to get them out and directly get involved in cleaning up their own immediate environment, and it's hands-on and learning about the riverfront and just basically taking pride in
the river has improved greatly from when even when I first moved up here. We really didn't have a lot of the migratory birds. You didn't have the variety of birds that you see now. The river itself was much dirtier. You didn't see as much in the way of the shad and the stripers, which are an excellent indicia of the health of the river.
it's a important day to pause, I guess, and try to reconcile some of the modern society's waste and destruction.
Earth Day gives us a good chance to get the riverfront property cleaned up for the summer season, and with all the volunteers, we wouldn't be able to have the park in good shape as it is.
Tell me about your shirt.
Well, I was in Miss Kaplan's class, which was somebody who used to organize Earth Day. So we got to design every person in my class got to design one of these. And I designed that little bird right there.
What kind of bird is that?
A robin.
A robin.
Of course.
Tell me, what does Earth Day mean to you? What is the significance of all of this?
Well, it's just to clean up the earth to make it a better place.
There you go.
It's illustrated by Rob Shepperson, my friend's dad.
Oh, okay.
So it's, I'll be right back. It's a couple kids fishing and they find a garbage can because people are polluting the water and littering.
I vaguely remember, but the old timers used to say they used to do they had a saying for swimming through the sewage.
It was that bad.
It was that bad. It was before sewage treatment plants were put in. But since the 70s, I would say it's 100% a lot cleaner.
The striper comeback has primarily been associated with the moratorium on the commercial fishing. But even the shad, which are still commercially fished in the river and are still a very popular and expensive fish to have in a restaurant, have also made a big comeback. And not just in the Hudson River, but also in the Delaware. So there's much more opportunity to fish. The health of the river is much better. It's much cleaner than it has been. A lot of that attributed to the cleanups of the raw discharges of sewage from a lot of these sewage treatment plants along the river.
Since we live in Croton, we really want to make sure that we take care of the facilities and just make sure that we take care of the things that are important to us.
It makes it harder to, like, whenever you try to drop like a piece of gum or something, you then remember like when you were picking up other people's trash and you're like, well, I shouldn't do that.
But also there's a generalized awareness on the part of the public in general that they shouldn't be throwing garbage and leaving trash around. The things that go into the storm drains do end up in the river. And then days like this where people come and try and account for the mistakes that have been made over the course of the year and eliminate some of the trash that's there. So overall, I'd say the health of the river is much better. With the PCB cleanup that's being undertaken, we'll see a more long-term benefit in terms of the edibility of the fish in the river, and perhaps someday we'll see the return of the sturgeon so that they can once more be commercially fished. And it could be an excellent opportunity for our children that they will see something perhaps that we never did see, but would be more reflective of the natural state of the river.
And the eagles are coming back.
Isn't it?